Whoever I'm picking up on today, you are being observed by the Ascended Masters. They are definitely wanting to come through to connect with you. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the Divine Masters Oracle and see what it is they want to say to you. I hope that everybody is doing well. Welcome or welcome back to Lightworks. Let's take a few long deep breaths to clear the energy, and I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Most High God, Divine Holy Spirit, Divine Mother and Father, Ascended Masters, Ancestors and Spirit Guides, thank you for being with us, protecting us, for loving us. We love you and we are so grateful. Please come in and connect with me. Allow me to channel this energy for our loved ones. Please give me clear and precise messages. Archangel Michael, please close the door on any adverse energy that should not be present. Ashe. What should our loved one be aware of, or who wants to come through? We have Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Okay, I'm going to read from the guidebook on Mary Magdalene. Okay, I'm being guided to read this entire segment on Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, or Mary of Magdala, was one of the original followers of Yeshua. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning. And it was through this vision that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. I'm struggling with this, y'all, because while I do want to reference this book, there's much deeper insight to Mary Magdalene. I'm going to continue with what the advice is, but this particular story is not, I'm not refuting this person, whoever wrote this, but I have difficulty finishing this when this is not the full actual truth about Mary Magdalene. She was much more equally yoked and aligned with Yeshua than being a follower of Yeshua. Okay, so let me get to the point of what Mary Magdalene wants to say. It says, "You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe's plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach." So somebody is a healer here. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others, even mountains. Lean on your Creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. Okay, so whoever I'm picking up on, the energy of Mary Magdalene here is very, very strong. You are a healer. You have a story. Your personal experiences are closely aligned with your purpose. And I just saw 444 on the clock. Okay, you are definitely being protected as you do this work that you're being guided to step into. I feel like there's an energy of fear associated with sharing your story. So I'm going to pull a tarot card to clarify or see what wants to come through. You could be a teacher, or you could be contemplating stepping into healing or teaching or just sharing your story. However, this comes through for you. This is general and not personal, so take what resonates. What is the message, Mary? We have Knight of Swords. Okay. So this is about communication. Definitely communication, Four of Swords. Okay. They could be wanting you to communicate now. Like there's an urgency for you to communicate with your spirit guides right now for guidance. Okay. You could be connecting with Mary Magdalene. Why the Knight of Swords? I feel like there's a reason why they want you to get in there and connect with them. Why the Knight of Swords? We have the Seven of Cups. Okay. I feel like they don't want you to sit in this energy of confusion or illusion any longer. I feel like somebody's talking themselves out of sharing something or doing something that you feel called to do. Okay, Star on the bottom of the deck. So you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. There's something that you have been through that's going to be very healing for other people. And you are definitely being guided to share this information, to plant this seed. You have a story of strength. You've overcome something that the world needs to hear. Okay, so they're urging you to clear up any confusion by connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with the Ascended Masters, Mary Magdalene specifically, to help you move forward and stand in your power. Anything else? Yeah, Queen of Swords. You definitely have something to say, okay? But in order for you to say it, they need to help you to be able to get into this Queen of Swords energy, to gain all the clarity you need to clear out any illusion so that you'll be able to share this insight with the world. Let's see who else wants to come through. Ascended Masters, what messages do you have? Who else wants to connect with our loved ones? Rumi. Love me some Rumi. Mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. Let's see what Rumi says. Okay, your message from Rumi. It's time to move beyond any limitations of the earthly realm that have been placed or forced upon you. It's time to break free of the constraints of family, politics, religion, and anything else that has been telling you who you are and how you need to be. Your connection to the divine must come from the personal experiences. Trust what you believe and trust what you know, for this is the only way to move forward. This isn't saying you should disrespect or throw away what may be in place around you, but see if there's a way for you to authentically express who you are without causing offense. Rumi's light is with you to help you move beyond the limitations of society or family tradition. Simply remain centered in your heart and let your personal experience of the divine lead the way. It isn't inauthentic to speak to others in their language or through their wording in order to get your point across. What's important is what you feel within and the deep knowing that no matter who you are or where you are loved by the power that created you. Okay, so this one, I feel this could be for the same person, or each ascended master can be coming through for someone different. So just take what resonates with you. But this is about breaking boundaries, breaking generational curses, stepping beyond what is expected or what is the norm. Okay, I just had a read not too long ago about this. I just saw 10:10 on the clock. So it's over. That's over. It's time to live in your truth, stand in your truth, not allow what the norm is around you, what the traditions are in your family, cultural beliefs, religious beliefs that are preventing you from being who you are authentically. It is time for you to move forward and move into that. Okay, let's see what is blocking this movement or what Rumi wants you to know. The Page of Swords, as I'm shuffling, just flipped out. So that lets me know that there could be a lot of eyes on you. And I'm getting the energy of you being self-conscious about your movement or what you do. I just saw 1111. This could be about people you share a home with, or this could just be about you staying in a place of safety, or what. I'm getting somebody that doesn't want to rock the boat. I'm getting somebody that wants to. I don't feel like you don't want to step into your calling. I just feel the energy of you not wanting to have too many eyes on you with the Page of Swords. It's like I want to do me. I want to be who I am, but I don't necessarily want all these folks all up on me. But I feel like you're meant to have a lot of eyes on you. What do we need to know? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. And the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And the Devil behind that. So, wow. I feel like this is in your mind. There could be people around you, but I feel like there are people around you that feel like whatever it is that you're being called to do, whatever your purpose is, or whatever you're reluctant to step into, people feel like you're doing something sneaky. People feel like you are in this Seven of Swords energy. People feel like you are betraying them or betraying God or something like that. With the Devil, somebody could think you're doing some type of dark work or something like that, and you don't want to be perceived in this light. But the divine and Rumi is saying to you, you know who you are. The divine knows who you are. They know what they've called you to do. Okay? So they don't want you to be worried about who has created their own narrative or perception about what you're doing and who you are. There's always going to be somebody that feels like you're doing this or doing that. But as long as you are connecting with the divine, tapping in, getting your assignment and stepping into it, it doesn't really matter. The divine is always going to shine a light on you, okay, protecting you from any, because I feel like these people are clueless about who you are, okay? You're showing up as the Queen of Swords. You are somebody that is honest and upright. You are somebody that's definitely tapped in. You are somebody that's very intelligent, very smart, okay? And you have a major purpose and calling. And here's the Page of Swords. And you do have a lot of eyes on you, that is for sure. What else? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. People standing around, yappa, talking about what you have going on. Okay, these are not people that are very content and happy with what they got going on. And if they're talking about you, what are they doing over there? Okay. What are they doing with themselves? Okay. So, and there's that Four of Wands energy. So, I'm getting, you don't want to be perceived as unstable. Four of Wands in the reverse. Something that you're doing or something that you're wanting to do is pretty risky, or at least you feel like it's pretty risky. Show me what our loved one is wanting to do, or what they're feeling called to do. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be about your stability. I just said I feel like you don't want to be seen as unstable, and then you show up as very stable. Queen of Pentacles. Very secure, very balanced, a good leader, very generous, very loving, very nurturing. Okay. This is who you are, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So don't allow their perceptions of you to question your perception of yourself. You know who you are. Okay, I feel like the book where Rumi's passage said, you know who you are. That's the most important thing. You knowing who you are and the divine knowing who you are. What is our loved one going to do here? I'm seeing the Hangman, so I don't know if you're going to move or not, but this is why this is coming out, because you have some type of destiny or calling on your life, and the Ascended Masters are observing you right now, and they're wanting to push you forward because you are far too valuable to not move forward. Listen, the Ascended Masters are definitely here wanting to work with you and help you. They are saying you're far too valuable to stop because of naysayers. One more card, please. The King of Pentacles came out. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the King of Pentacles in the upright. These folks that you're concerned about, they know you're stable. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands came out in the upright. Okay, Queen of Swords in the upright. These people know who you are. I feel like they're afraid of your highest potential, which is causing you to, that energy transference. Okay, so you may be starting to feel afraid of stepping into your highest potential. Okay, so clear your energy, clear your mind, connect with the Ascended Masters. You may want to work with Rumi. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor shows up. I definitely feel like this is the energy of Rumi. Okay, so you may want to connect and get some deeper insight on how to step into this, because you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of insight. Whatever this is you're going to be doing, it's some type of leadership role. I feel like it's a really big deal, but your guides and the Ascended Masters are saying, let's go. There's something that you need to be doing. I feel like you're on your way. I haven't seen the Eight of Pentacles, but I feel like you're definitely heading towards becoming an Ascended Master. You're definitely well on your way. Okay. Let's put the Ace of Swords as I stop. That's the truth. Okay, so don't let these folks stop you. Let's get one more Ascended Master. I'm definitely feeling the energy of Saint Germain. Saint Germain could be significant for someone here. But let's see who else wants to come out. Ascended Masters. Who else wants to come forward to speak to our loved one? El Moria. Spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Okay. So this message could be for someone different, someone that is worried about protection, someone that is needing to feel secure, needing to know that your spirit guides are watching over you, and they definitely are. Let's see, El Moria. Okay. A powerful spiritual force field of light is surrounding you at this time. It is important to let go of any drama or energies that aren't serving you. Remove yourself from situations that are heavy or draining. Retreat from harsh people and places so that you can feel safe and connect with what is important to you and will lead to ascent of your soul. You are being guided to remember that there is a powerful light within you that has the ability to teach you many lessons. In order to connect with this light, it is important to be able to let down your defenses. And Moria and angels of light are here to help you determine who in your world has your best interests at heart and who has ulterior motives. Trust in what you know, what you feel, and most importantly, what is being revealed to you now. Okay, I feel like whoever you are, you have been trusting what you are seeing with your physical eyes. Okay, the illusions that a lot of people around you have created. I feel like you are a giver. I feel like you allow a lot of people into your energy, and I feel like you have that energy of just trusting and hoping that people are who they portray themselves to be. Okay, so they want to help you to start using your spiritual eyes, to start setting stronger boundaries, to start paying more attention to how you feel around people. Okay, this feeling energy is very, very important. I feel like your ascended masters and spirit guides are going to start giving you some type of sensations when you are around certain people that have ulterior motives, that do not have your best interest. They're going to start giving you a lot of signs. They're going to start showing you 2222 when people are literally playing in your face or playing behind your back. Okay, so I feel like you're far too open right now, is what I'm getting, whoever I'm picking up on. And it's with good reason. I feel like I'm definitely getting cups energy on whoever you are. I'm getting like Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy. Just loving, just helpful, just come on over. My door's always open type of energy. Those days are gone. I'm just keeping it all the way real. My door's always open is non-existent term right now. If you are on an ascension path, okay, the door can't be open like that anymore. It's sad, but it's the truth, because you don't know what folks are bringing in. Okay, and they may not even realize, it may not be intentional. They may not be intentionally trying to come for you or harm you or bring any lower vibrational energy towards you. But yeah, you got to close up shop. Okay, what do you want our loved one to know? Six of Cups. Yeah, that's a thing of the past. I knew some cups were going to come out. I just felt it. Okay, this days of old, these two very happy children sharing in beautiful times together. That could be significant. This could be about someone you grew up with or some people you grew up with. Could be friends, could be family, could be anybody. Okay, but bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. And again, I am getting that there are some intentionally not very nice, not good people around you that are banking on this naive cups energy to gain access to you to do and get what they want from you. But more than that, I'm getting that there are people around you that are not, they're still asleep. They're still asleep. They don't realize much about energy, about what they carry, about what they have absorbed, about their own shadow side of themselves, about what happens when you don't address the shadow side of yourself. And it's just like I'm seeing somebody tracking mud into somebody's house with white carpet. It's like that. Certain places you go in, you have to take off your shoes, and you have to, uh, can't just bring anything into people's spaces. So there's something significant about your space, okay? Whether it actually is your home, you could be somebody that is like come one, come all type of energy, but your guides are saying no. This card specifically talks about a spiritual force field, okay? So there's something very valuable about you, your energy, your space, and they do not want you to compromise it by any means. Please give us more insight. So this Six of Cups energy, they wanted to be in the past, okay? Eight of Cups, walking away from that energy. And I feel like I find myself really constantly saying stuff like this, and I don't want to come off like I'm advising, because it's really not me, it's what's coming out in the energy. But yeah, look, as I say that judgment, it's like when you are on your spiritual path and you have a spiritual mission and you know that the divine is calling you to step up and be at your post, or at least work on getting there and do what you're being guided to do, it is really not easy to do because it requires focus, it requires isolation, it requires sacrifice. And what I mean by sacrifice is like there may be people, like I feel you have people in your life that are just not horrible people, but they're not people that are cleansing their energy. They're not up on people that they are around that carry certain types of energy. And it's just not, you can't mix that. The alignment will be off, your chakras will be thrown off, your energy will be thrown off, and you will be feeling like you're not safe. I feel like somebody feels like they're not safe, but you don't know why, and they're telling you it's because you're just too open. What else? Even in your communication, and it's not all about being physically present. You can get energy from just simply having a conversation with someone over the phone. You may notice you talk to somebody, and when you're done, you feel like you've been walking your whole life down a old rickety road, okay? And you just feel worn out, tired, and drained. Or your mood may shift and you may be irritated or angry, and they just came through, had a 5-minute conversation, and drained all your energy. Okay, so just take these precautions. Okay, 10 of Wands, drained all your energy, got you way down. 8 of Pentacles, okay, just whatever. I'm hearing it worked. Okay, so you got somebody that's doing this intentionally. You got somebody that wants to exchange energy with you intentionally. Okay, somebody that's heavily burdened, wanting to absorb your good energy, dump off theirs onto you. Okay, but I feel like you also have people that are not intentionally doing that, but just pay attention to how you feel. What else? Yeah, if your energy feels off, if you feel out of balance, okay, what's going to happen once you clear your energy? I feel like when you get a good clean slate and you become a little bit more sensitive to the energy, and you're going to start deciphering what's yours and what's not yours, you can be a lot more proactive, and you'll know, oop, this person, got to let this one go. Oop, got to let that one go. Or, this one is okay, but I just have to set my boundaries and know how and when to deal with this person. That's all it is. It is what it is, y'all. if you are here on this journey and you're, especially if you've been on this channel for a while, if you've been on this channel for a while, you're definitely at least working towards, unless you're one of these types that just want to come over here with the shenanigans, at which case we bind and block and destroy that and return you back to where you came from. But if you've been here, I feel like you're definitely trying to work towards something. Otherwise, you would not be on this channel. This is for people that are trying to work towards stepping into what they believe to be their calling or what they're being guided to. And this is what it is. This is something we have to accept. It's a small circle. It really is a small circle because folks can be used at any given time to block what you're trying to do, to have you in this blindfold, not knowing where you're supposed to go, coming through planting seeds they didn't even know they planted, planting seeds of doubt on things you're doing, okay? The divine wants you to just see everybody with your spiritual eyes, see what their objectives are, know when they are just trying to come for your light, your life force energy, okay? Let's get an angel message to close this out. This might have went on for a while. 3131. What do you want to leave our loved ones with to sum this message? Positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So this is about your actions that you're being guided to take, your belief in yourself, your belief of your safety and protection, knowing who you are, standing in your truth, setting your boundaries, taking that step forward if you know you're being guided to. I love you, family. That was the message. I really hope that this Ascended Master message really helped you. Ascended Masters, we love you. We thank you. If you need a personal reading for deeper insight, or if you want to join the raffle, copy and paste the email from down below, lightworksintuitivehealing@gmail.com. If you want to get a meditation to clear your energy, check out the Lightworks goodie bag. Scroll down just a bit in the description box and copy that link. When you open the Lightworks goodie bag video, the meditations are in the description box of that video. Thank you so much to all of you that have donated to the channel. I really appreciate it. If anybody is interested in donating, just to show an offering of love, the information is down below in the description box. Peace and many blessings. Ashe.